Tonight, Governor Roy Cooper's push for schools and early childhood education landing him in the Queen City. The governor is traveling the state promoting a $745 million budget plan to fund early childhood education and daycare centers. This is much less than the state House and Senate has proposed in their recent budget. Child care advocates say if funding is not replenished by the end of the month when COVID-era funding ends, North Carolina could see about a third of child care centers close their doors. Officials say 90% of those that stay open will have to increase tuition. WCNC Charlotte's Jesse Pierre live now in South Charlotte. And Jess, the governor said it is all about caring for our children.
Absolutely. Now, Governor Cooper came and visited this preschool earlier today. He played with the kids, spoke to teachers, but he was here on business. The governor says that an increased investment in early childhood education means kids can get the quality care and education that they need, but it also benefits working families, businesses, and essentially the economy. For these kids, the Early Learning Preschool Center is their first classroom.
We are embedded here in this community, and we're here for the families. Look.
Where the building blocks of education, social and emotional skills are developed.
Tell me what you guys are doing.
Tuesday, they welcomed a special guest in their classrooms, Governor Roy Cooper. But it wasn't all fun and games. During the pandemic, child care centers received stabilization grants that helped many facilities retain their staff, buy equipment, and keep operations going.
Honest to goodness, almost didn't make it. And I had to think about that, like, what is it going to be like that we're not going to be able to come in here? Man, I can't believe I'm getting emotional.
But that funding comes to an end on June 30th, and without a renewed investment, centers fear it will lead to higher tuitions, a loss in staff, and empty classrooms, a heavy burden on communities.
While parents have years to save for their children's college education, young parents have little time to earn and save for childcare, which in Mecklenburg County costs more than double the cost of attending UNC Charlotte or UNC Chapel Hill.
And throw money.
Cooper says the money is there, but the prioritization is not.
Instead of investing in early childhood education, instead of investing in public schools, they're going to take $625 million to go to private schools. Let me be clear. I'm not against private schools. They have their place, and that's fine. But what I am against is taking tax money from the public schools and giving it to the private schools with no accountability. That's where we need to start.
Cooper proposing a $745 million investment to strengthen access to child care and early education for working families, so the lights can stay on and classrooms across the state can stay open.
We're all in this together, and we're just trying to survive.
Now, the governor's proposed budget also includes funding to increase access to child care in rural communities. In South Charlotte, Jesse Pierre, WCNC Charlotte.
Jesse, thank you for bringing that update.